Good afternoon, Ramos Ryle. I am Mihira. Let's begin the warm-up session. How would you deliver bad news to a patient or their family members?
It is a tough but inevitable part of the job, and I believe I have learned to navigate it effectively. I understand how hard it is to watch a loved one feel uncomfortable, so I always try to demonstrate empathy when speaking to patients' family members. I calmly explain the patient's condition and the next steps we need to take, giving them time to process that information and ask as many questions as they need. Even though the news must be upsetting, I knew I needed to be honest about the situation to manage their expectations appropriately. I would never want to give families false hope about the outcome. However, I also emphasized our medical team's commitment to providing him with the best care and treatment options available.
Describe your ability to handle high-pressure situations.
I have always done well with deadlines and thrive in a fast-paced work environment. During my time at the urgent care clinic, I have helped numerous patients with illnesses, injuries, and health crises. One particular day a mother brought in her young child, who had been quite ill. During the intake process, the child became unresponsive and I had to think quickly and act calmly. I immediately began checking the child's vital signs, sent the other front desk worker to get the doctor, and began cardiopulmonary resuscitation, which I continued until a physician took over. The child was ultimately revived and my ability to act quickly using the training I had acquired was an integral part of saving that child's life.
Discuss the personal attributes that make you especially qualified as a nurse.
I am extremely detail-oriented. Whether I'm charting and keeping records, noting patient conditions, or administering medication, I always double-check my work. Efficiency is important, but not at the expense of accuracy, and I believe in removing as many barriers to accurate care as I possibly can. I am also very observant. I tend to notice the details about patients' conditions that others miss. Whether it's a glassy look in their eye or a certain way they are clutching their abdomen, I look for and record details that may offer clues into the causes behind a patient's condition.
How will you make a positive impact on the nursing profession?
There are different ways to contribute to making a positive impact on the nursing profession. Creating feedback forms as forms helps us secure and promote our jobs and give us the motivation to work hard. Nurses deserve better working standards and benefits for their hard work. Therefore, listen carefully to what nurses have to say to light down the workload. Additionally, provides continuing education for all to make us stay updated to be the best always.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I envision myself as a seasoned nurse, working in a challenging and rewarding role. I aspire to deepen my clinical expertise and leadership skills and to become a valuable asset to my healthcare team. I hope to be involved in mentoring and educating new nurses and to contribute to improving patient outcomes through evidence-based practice. Ultimately, I strive to make a positive impact on the lives of my patients and their families.
Your preparation time is over. You can now start your OET speaking roleplay.
Good morning. I'm Nurse Ramos Ryle. I will be your attending nurse here today. May I know your name, please?
Good morning. My name is Mihira.
Thank you for coming in today, Mihira. Could you please share what brought you here today?
I've been dealing with these cold sores for a while now, and they just don't seem to get better. I've tried different remedies, including some antiviral medication, but nothing has worked.
I'm sorry to hear that the cold sores have been so stubborn, Mihira. It must be very frustrating, especially if treatments aren't providing relief. Let's work together to get a better understanding of your situation. Could you describe the symptoms in detail for a better understanding?
Yes, sure. I first noticed them about a week ago. At first, it was just a tingling sensation, but then the sores appeared on my lip. They're painful and make eating uncomfortable. I started using an over-the-counter antiviral cream, but it didn't help much. Then, I tried some antiviral pills a friend recommended, but even those didn't seem to do the trick.
Thank you for explaining that, Mihira. Cold sores can be quite bothersome, especially when they cause discomfort during basic activities like eating. Based on what you've shared, I'd like to discuss some of the common causes of cold sores. Cold sores can be triggered by various factors. Stress, fatigue, illness, and hormonal changes can weaken the immune system, making individuals more susceptible to outbreaks. Additionally, exposure to cold, wind, and sunlight can irritate the lips and trigger an outbreak. Understanding these triggers can help us to take preventive measures and reduce the frequency and severity of cold sores. Mihira, does this sound like something that could be relevant in your case?
Yes, nurse, that makes sense. I've been really stressed lately because of my work schedule. I've had tight deadlines and haven't been sleeping well.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Mihira. It sounds like you've been carrying quite a heavy workload, and I'm sorry to hear it's been affecting your sleep and overall well-being. Stress can have a profound impact on our bodies, even in ways we don't always expect. When we're under stress, our bodies release hormones like cortisol, which are meant to help us cope in the short term. However, if stress continues for too long, these hormones can suppress your immune system, making it harder for your body to fight off the virus that causes cold sores. This connection between stress and your cold sore means that alongside any medical treatment, managing stress could be a key part of improving your symptoms and preventing future outbreaks. Some effective ways to reduce stress include practicing relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or yoga. Regular physical activity, even something as simple as a daily walk, can also help release feel-good hormones and ease tension. Additionally, getting enough rest is crucial. Aim for a consistent sleep routine to give your body the chance to recover and heal. How does that sound to you so far?
That sounds like it could help, but I'm worried that the treatments might not work since the antiviral pills I tried didn't make much of a difference.
I understand your concern, Mihira, and it's completely natural to feel a bit discouraged after trying treatments that didn't seem to help. It can be frustrating to feel like you're not making progress, especially when you're already dealing with stress and discomfort. Let me reassure you that there are still options available, and seeing the doctor is an important step to finding the right solution for you. When over-the-counter remedies or the antiviral pills you've tried don't work as expected, it could be because the treatment needs to be adjusted, or there might be other underlying factors contributing to the issue. A doctor can evaluate your symptoms more closely, consider your full medical history, and prescribe a treatment tailored specifically to your situation. They may also explore if there's a need for a stronger antiviral medication or additional therapies to address the cause effectively. Getting the right care can make a big difference, and we'll work together, Mihira. Do you have any other concerns or questions you'd like to address before we proceed?
No, I think you've covered everything I wanted to ask.
That's great to hear. How do you feel about moving forward with a consultation with the doctor? Would you feel comfortable if I arranged for you to see the doctor today so we can get started on a more effective treatment plan?
Yes, that would be good.
Wonderful, Mihira. I'll make the arrangements now, and let's move forward together.